turning up? You'll be very pleased to know.
It's the main city in Tomsk.
The main city in Tomsk.
Oh, main road in Tomsk, sorry.
Leute sind aber normal. Leute sind aber. Let's try
Okay,
again.
let's start again.
No, sorry,
Try again.
do it again.
I have a lot to say, so I will speak with fervor. Привет, comrades. It is I, Lexi, with the worst, most unrecognizable accent ever. I made 4 friends today. Yesterday, around 7:30 in the morning, I arrived at the Tomsk airport. Needless to say, it is the smallest airport I have ever seen in my entire life. Siberia is still cold. In fact, it's going to remain cold during almost the entirety of my stay here. Also, my Russian alphabet sorry, I hit my desk. Also, my Russian alphabet skills, number 1. So, that's how that went.
This is the memorial to clean and honest love. Isn't that sad?
That's so sad. Why are the locks so big on this?
Why is this lock so big?
Why is that?
If you get divorced or something, you're meant to come back, unlock the lock, because your lock's not finished.
That would be so sad.
Then today I went to my first day of school where I got to observe my cooperating teacher, Elena, and that was the first friend that I made. She looks like a model, oh my god, and she's very, very sweet. And it is her dream to come to America and try iced tea, because apparently that's not a big thing here. Of course, I guess iced anything would not be a big thing here. My students are crazy. I love them. I'll be teaching 5th and 8th grade. The 8th graders were too cool for school, but the 5th graders were super excited. They treated me like a celebrity. We're like, can we get pictures with you? Ah.
How many of the numbers you've remembered?
4,
3?
5.
5?
У меня 7.
У меня тоже 7. 70.
In the 8th grade class, we were talking about various cultural times in which the students felt culturally different or separated from the place in which they were. So one student brought up tips and how they had gone to Turkey and felt strange tipping, because that's not something that normally happens here in Tomsk or in Russia. The problem occurred because they could not think of the exact population that they were tipping. And so they just started referring to them as servants. And all of a sudden, the entire class was like, oh, yes, I too needed to give money to servants. Can't really figure out Russian culture, because in some ways, for instance, this dorm looks my dorm room looks very similar to my dorm room at Butler. In fact, it's probably a little bit nicer because they took the time to paint the walls pink. On the other hand, when you look at the staircase, it looks very old and decrepit. Once people decide to help you, they go so far out of their way, from crossing the street with you, to walking you to your destination, to running down the hallway to pick up a strudel for you. Some of the acts of kindness I've seen here, and the amount that they have tried to make me feel welcome, is beyond what I could have expected, especially from Gymnasium 24. And my host family, Vladimir and Margarita, who have been phenomenal. I got a pretty sweet new phone this week, so not to brag, but that's right. And a pretty cool F1 racing game. There's a piece of hair that's sticking out and it's driving me crazy. Overall, my impression of Tomsk is overwhelmingly positive. It is a very different standard of living. It is so different yet so similar at the same time to where I'm from. And hopefully I can really begin to explore that as I get more and more used to living here. So thank you for watching my first week, and I hope to see you next week. Bye!